Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy. And we are on, I think we're on 19. I'm going to say 19, but didn't check the title of our Houguang studio, which is our music studio we're doing here. We have our little lid of music instruments, drums and radios and speakers and such. And then we have our little lid full of the studio stuff, chairs, furniture, tables, flower beds. And then we have this, which is where we're at. The leaves. I cut all of these in the last two videos. So now let's see. Oh, let me move. These are our walls and stuff. Let me move those over. So let's see what we're going to do with all of these, okay? I am so curious. We already built our tree, but let me pull the rest of the materials that we're going to need. So we're going to pull our silver wire and our green wire. Oh, we already used our last light. We used it on, see if I can get to it. We built our tree, which I'm so proud of. And the light is in the center there. So we've already used that. I'm wondering if that's what our wires are for too, but I'll leave them out just in case, Now we need our plant. This is the one we have left. I don't know how much we're going to need, so we'll pull it just in case. Now it says these things, but they might be the ones what we already used. Our paper rope and our crepe paper, we may have already used those on the tree. But then we need G14 is the little dark flower pot, and two G13s, which are the very light, small flower pots. What is D14? Oh, D is in the bag. Okay, we'll get that in a second. And then our last two little light pom-poms. Paper. Oh, I just threw a pom-pom. Oh no, hold on. Now, I'm not using, they also called for the felt, but I'm not using that. Let me get pick up my little pom-pom that I dropped. There we go. And then D14 is going to be the only white one left there. And then what paper do we need? A10, 18-3. Okay. This square right here we also need. And then, oh, our green flag. And our pink flag. And then I think that's it. No, and our tubes. Hang on. They don't give you, they say they're going to give you the list, but not really. because this was not on the front list, but I just saw that we needed it. Okay, let's try this. Let's cut these out first so that we'll have them ready to go when we need them. Whoop, off-roading already. When it's arched and you just go straight, that doesn't doesn't work. Thinking I should have shut my curtain. We've got the sun coming in kind of right across the edge of my desk. And you can see it up in that corner, hence the sunlight. Except you only see that little bit. I've got quite a bit more that's not in camera. And there's a tree right out, a tree's out my window. And the wind's blowing, and so it's flicking leaf shadows all over. That's what's annoying. Oh, I didn't cut that side very good. Uh-oh. Time to change my blade again. Or did I literally just not cut this side? I don't think I cut it at all. Like, okay, I got ahead of myself then, I guess. That's okay. There's one. There's two. And then our circle. That's going to be a little kind of a cup vase, isn't it? I have a feeling. We'll wrap the top and the bottom, I think. Whoop. Okay, so first we're going to take, and we need 1 centimeter of our tubing. First off, I'm going to straighten that end out. Now I've learned, in the beginning I tried to like roll it. It doesn't really work. If you just come off, push down and then come off of it and use your tip to cut the end and then roll it so that you roll into that cut and then do the same thing. It cuts it so much easier. And it's pretty even. Just had a little bit of a lip. Probably where I finished cutting it, when I stopped cutting it. Okay, and then we're going to take, is it the white? Yeah, G2 is the white paper, so we do need this. And we're going to wrap this. Okay. I don't know if super glue is going to hold on the, I don't know. Let me try. We may have to use the alcohol glue. Oh no, it held. Okay. Now I do want to get a good seal on this bottom so that it doesn't slide off of it. So I am going to super glue all the way around. And then just angle it up a bit. And I don't think I need to super glue every section. Just make sure you keep it tight. And if you don't wrap it when it's tight, just push it down a little bit. So about halfway, I'm going to put just a little bit of super glue. I just want it to remember where it's sitting at. And then we will super glue all the way around the top. When we get there, we're almost there. Whoop, throw my super glue around. I'm not going to try to cut this with scissors. It sucks cutting it with scissors. Much easier to cut it with a X-Acto blade. Scissors, it just kind of frays and it's rough. So I'm going to glue that edge, that end down. So there we go. We have our little, which you can't tell is a tube anymore. It's going to be a little vase. And this is one they want us to put one of these in, and then the purple flowers, which we're not doing purple flowers. We learned that last time. Let me see if I can get all of this in or not. Okay, I did not put my flowers away from last time, so I have them out here. I do have one purple, but it is that jacked up one. And honestly, I'm just throwing that away. I will never use that. So we have one dark purple, or like bright purple, and then we have light pinks. And we have reds, but I don't think I like the red with them. Oh, we have I don't want to put green in there either. Well, I don't know. Let's see what the green looks like with these. The red ones really want to come play. Well, I think that's good. Yeah, let's do that. So, I know I'll have to trim them up, but because I can push them through the bottom to get them right where I want them at. I'm wondering if I cut this one leaf off in front, because it blocks everything. There, now you can actually see. Can I cut it without cutting? There we go. I was like, can I not cut the flowers, please? Okay, I think what I'm going to do is cut my flowers here. Cut this. One went flying somewhere. I'm going to push them in a bit more than I kind of want. Wait, that's not right. There we go. So then I can pull them back up just a touch, and they won't be right at the bottom of that. And now I'm going to fill this in with glue. Literally filled it in. So, yeah, I think that turned out good. So we'll set that up here to dry. If that glue comes down, it might dry to my map, but that's okay. So we've already done these. That was next. So G4. What is G4? That's the pink paper. On what? Please refer to the previous section for the production of flower. Oh, I gotta make another one of these, but with the pink paper. I gotta make 2 more of these. So 1 for these and 1 for these. Okay, okay, well. Oh, I dropped. Jeez, I can't keep a hold of nothing today. I'm gonna get my chair back up here without bunking my table, which bunks the camera. All right. I'm gonna measure out a centimeter. And then a second one. Yeah, once I figured out the cutting, it was much easier. And I think I'm just going to do the same process as I did on the other one. We'll wrap it. I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to wrap. We're going to wrap it in the pink. And then there's all of those in here. There's no way. That big one barely fits in there. That's as far as it'll go down. We're not putting all those in. I'm just saying. I've done it before with, not with the tubing, but with this trying to fit in one of these, and it's like, yeah, like 3 or 4. And that's okay. I'm good with that, but I think it's just hilarious that they really expect you to put that many of those plants in there. I separated the ends of that. Great. Trying to get as close to that bottom as I can. Come on. Yeah, where it came unbraided is giving me trouble. I'm wondering. Whoop. Yeah, we'll just start at a new point. That was not ever going to stay the way I needed it to stay, ever. Nope. Oh, I have a loose hair falling out of my bun and it keeps tickling my shoulder, but I can't ever find it when I go to grab it. Okay. I kind of waited a little bit late to start gluing it. I think that's fine. Yeah. Okay, there's one of our little ones. I'm going to go ahead and just continue and wrap up the second one here so we can be done with this part. It's kind of cute instead of, I mean, I've used just the tubing for flower pots, but it is kind of cute the way they put the braided paper on there. Just gives it a little something extra. That's why we need to push it up. Keep it tight. I went a little low there, but that's okay. You got it corrected. That's why I don't want to glue every line, because for one, it doesn't really need it. But two, I want to be able to correct it if I have it wrong. See, last time I started gluing a little late, so I overcompensated it. I glued a little early. Where I just glued right before this, we're still going to have to put some more wrap on there, right there. But no harm, no foul. A little extra glue ain't going to hurt nothing. Because we know that I like to overglue, right? Have we learned this yet, folks? I like to overglue. Except when I'm having to use stringy, gooey glue. Then I don't want to glue at all. Okay, now just glue this little edge down. Oh, I could have made it a tad bit longer, but I'm not going to stress about it. We'll put that in the back. Our second little one. Okay, so let's do these first. So now I'm just going to bend them so they'll fit in there. Which is like almost side by side. That one goes in. But, you know, because they're, we'll just be able to bend them however we want them. Really? Okay, let's see here. I think that's good. Oop. Oh. Okay, maybe I can't do them all at once. Oh, woof. What is happening? I pulled off the whole top on accident. See if I can just fill it up with some glue here. So I'm going to stand it up so that they'll not drop down. Oh. Oh, come on. Now I'm knocking everything over. I can always bend them later once they're dry. That's fine. Now this one, this is going to be hilarious. This is actually the biggest one, and it doesn't even fit, y'all. Look at that. Whoop. Well, I might have to cut some of these in, like narrow down the bottom parts. Yeah, or else they're all going to be stacked straight. And so if I have them all stacked like this, I'll show you because I've worked with these leaves before. They're not my favorite. So even if I move them to the side, that's all we're going to get. Now I want them like, you know, like this, and so that they're different angles. So I'm going to take the littlest ones, not that one. I'm going to try these 6. But I don't want to cut them in half because then they're going to look funky. So I'm just right at the, actually, if they go in about there. Oh, come on. Oh, sheesh. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut off a section of the bottom, and then I'm going to narrow, I'm going to V-cut this bottom. So it looks almost like the top, but because so I can put more in there at the bottom. Oh, I don't know where that one went. It flipped. And honestly, if I ruin these, oh well. I think I even probably have some more leaves in my stash if I really, really needed to find some. Well, let's see if this helped at all, if I just wasted time. Come on, don't do this. I think I need a bit more, up a bit higher. There we go. Come on. Sorry if I was out of frame. Really? Only problem, that one little one came undone. Stay, stay, stay. I don't know if they're gonna stay or not. Ooh, I filled that up already. Came squeezing out the top. Oh no. Let's see if it'll dry even. I don't know. Might take a while. That was a lot of glue. Okay, now we need one of each of these. Let me get my mess here. Ow! It stuck up underneath my fingernail and poked me. My little sharp ends. Oh, we just hit our tree. Don't break our tree. So proud of that tree. Okay, and we're just gonna put a pom-pom on each of them. I don't want you to go down in the hole, I just want you around it. Little cactuses here. So I've got those two. Now, oh goodness, it wants us to actually make another, remember those cactuses? From the from in the very beginning, from the flower home. It says flower home, and it wanted me to fill it with these cactuses, and I said no, 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 no. I tried, I did, I legit tried, and it was horrid. So I'm not doing. They want me to do 2 more cactuses, and I'm not doing it. So I'm thinking, because we have so many of the other little flowers that I have, what if I do some of this? Kind of have it like almost a little creeper plant there, hanging over the edges. Well, about that, I like that. Yeah, we're doing that. That's what we're doing. I know I can cut these with scissors, but sometimes they're, whew, you went flying. I just can't get, that's what I was afraid of. Can't quite get all of them, all of those stems. Come on. Okay, there we go. Now let's shoot some glue up in here. I've honestly never done it this way where I've shot the glue up the bottom. I always put glue on the plants themselves and then stick them in. Or before I put them in, I put glue on the inside, fill the inside, and then put them in. But I wasn't sure. Okay, I needed to, yeah. Wasn't sure how much plants these would take, so I needed to find out. So we did it this way. That one's cute. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad we went with that. That's good. A nice change up. Okay, and now we're gonna do this. We're literally just gonna put this on top of it and put a couple of dots of this to make it look like flowers. Seriously, that's it. And we're gonna do it on the small end. Okay, well, if you say so. I was gonna say, let's see how much of a mess I don't have to make, but still made a mess, didn't I? Excuse me. Oh, I flicked it right off my finger. Okay. And now it shows just like two little spots. On top of the green where they've put the peach. So I'm just trying to be careful I don't want too much glue, because I want a bit of a bigger one here. I wanted a very small one there. Because it won't stick where the glue's not. You know what I mean? My tweezers have glue on it I forgot about. Stay. Oh. There we go. Okay. So, that looks like a couple little flowers there, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of a weird one. I'm always amazed at the things they use to make like flowers and potion bottles or like little potion bottles or perfume bottles. That always amazes me too. Well, why did I put that over there? That stays here. All right, next we're going to, yeah, this is going to be like a tall vase. Oh, sorry. The odd thing is usually they give me like a white space on how far to curl it in, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So usually a section of this would be either dotted line or white or something. So it would say, hey, put it there, or put it there, or put it there, you know what I mean? This did, oh, but you know what? We do have a bottom. So I guess we do it as big as our bottom. Which is right about the edge. Okay. I'm cool with that. I can roll with that. I just stuck my hand to the bottle and I felt it stick. Nope. Nope, you're not working. There we go. Now let's see if I got it in time. Seems to, maybe not that part. There we go. Now we're solid. I'm going to have to trim a bit of the bottom. We'll see how well it fits. But this was literally as small as I could get it. Oh no, I want you over. Yeah, we'll have to trim a little bit of it up. It's okay. I don't know if I cut a little bit too short or if it just never stuck on that side. Well, it's just not sticking on any of it, but here. I can see where the outline is. Let's try that one more time. Trying to see if that seems even. Okay. Thought maybe if I had rolled it crooked or something, we had a high spot, but seems to be okay. Now give it a second to cure here so I don't go jumping the gun, because there's a few little nicks that I need to kind of clean up, but I don't want to pull it apart again. Whoop. I got you, just let go. Okay. So now we're going to, oh, I'm not done with that yet because we are going to run one along the top and one along the bottom. So come on. That did not work. There we go. Trying to make sure I got it all the way flush on the bottom so we cover up that seam. That'd be nice. But yet not go too far down that it hits on the ground. There's going to be a lot of extra. If it just is a little bit, I'll go ahead and usually like just wrap it, but that's like over half again. I'm not wrapping that much. There we go. We got the bottom wrapped. Excuse me. Oh, that one kind of hurt my lungs. Okay, now we're going to wrap the top same way. Only we don't have any seam we need to worry about here. I just want to not go over the edge, but get it like as close as I can. Which, that was really close in the beginning, and then it angled. So. And I overcompensated and angled it up a little bit too much, I think. Dang it. There we go. And that's right. I was pretty spot on close with those cuts. They might not be touching, but they're like right next to each other. They're so close. It's good, good. Okay. So here's our little, it looks like a concrete. These are all the rage nowadays. I see people making these all the time on YouTube and stuff. Little concrete flowers. And then it says 2 branches are going to go in there. So that's not enough. So let's, I'm just going to get rid of that one. I cut one of the leaves off on accident. Yeah. Okay, so let's just give a couple of the leaves a little bit to hold on to the sides. It shows it much taller. That's not much taller. I mean, it shows it like, but oh, when I put it all the way down, maybe they didn't put it all the way down. I'm wondering, can I anchor this so it sits up a bit higher? Not quite that high. Yeah, there we go. That gives it a bit fuller look to it. Okay. Where are we at here? We're at let's not make a mess too much. Although I have shot pieces of wire and string all over my desk. I'll have to find all the little pieces. Okay. Yep, next is our vines. That's this pile. So we had 4 of these left over, which was my call because they were not going to fit in that. You saw how much I had to cut these down, and they still are not quite looking great, but I couldn't have fit those in there too. That's their bad. They should have known better, but that's okay. We're gonna let those dry. So next we're gonna make some vines. So we're gonna use our wire. We're gonna create some curvy links, and then we're gonna stick these leaves all over them. Yep, and then what we do with them, I don't know, because after that, we're gonna build one more thing and then start putting floors together. So let's call it here, guys. We made a ton of flower pots, flower pans, no, flower pots. Let's see if I can pull them all up here. Some of them are still drying. Whoop, I got a string. I didn't even use the alcohol glue. How did I get a string on that one? That one is definitely still drying. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. So we made 8. We made good progress. We made 8 flower pots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wires next time. So, all right. Yeah, I believe these are from the tree that we've already done. So I hope you have a great rest of your day or evening, whichever the case may be for you. And please join me on my next build as we create some vines. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.